Hopefully have another big one today. Tone, what's good? How we doing? What's up? What's up? MFB, what's good? Let's get this bread. Let's have a great day, man. I really like some touchdown spots today, so I think we're gonna have a very nice day in the touchdown department. Be ready for it, all right? Be ready for it. I really do think we have a very nice day loading in the touchdowns. A lot of these teams look really, really solid. And I think we're going to see some very, very nice opportunities here. Yo, Ramil, what's good? How we doing? Yo, I'm dead, Rock. How we doing? We're doing good today. We're going to crush it today, y'all. Let's go. Yo, Arizona, I'd love to hear that for you. That's incredible. Hell yeah. Yeah, let's do it again today, man. Let's have another great day. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Sunday morning, man. I know everybody's kind of still waking up. Probably still got crusties in their eyeballs. So do yourselves a favor. Take a deep breath. I got a big slate to get through. I got a lot of stuff to talk about. I got a lot of touchdowns to verify. But I really do like the spots today. So be ready. All right, be ready. Tone, I'm sorry you missed out on that, bro. I'm sorry you missed out on that. I like Jamar Chase today quite a bit. You got to get the 10K taps on the TikTok side. I'll talk about my favorite play today. AJ Brown or Diggs today. I think AJ Brown's in a decent spot for yards potentially. Rico Dowdle could be good. Yep. Rico Dowdle could be nice. I definitely don't hate Rico Dowdle's spot. Appreciate everybody coming in, man. If you guys are new and you're coming in, double tap that screen for us so we get that FYP page this morning. Once we get there, we'll talk about what we like today. Yeah, Hopkins did not get targeted yesterday, but in his defense, we did see Derrick Henry go for 4 tutties yesterday and 200 yards and like 50 carries. All right, that was an interesting game yesterday. Very interesting game. Very interesting game. Jenny, appreciate the follow. Humble Honcho, appreciate the follow. Jacoby doesn't look bad at all, bro. I definitely think he could potentially get in today. I'm not gonna lie. This Tampa Bay defense is sus. The Dolphins don't really have any there's not a ton of incentive for them, really. But this Tampa Bay defense is suspect as hell. McCaffrey could definitely see the end zone today. It's just not very great. Hey, Derrick Henry clutched it for anybody that had him in the fantasy championship, that's for sure. This dude had 4 tutties yesterday. Unbelievable. Absolutely insane out of him, bro. Absolutely nuts. Wild ass work, honestly. Wild work. Mike Evans could have a good day today, I think, for Tampa Bay. Now, obviously, defensively, the Dolphins are not that terrible to the pass, but he could have a good day. Ben, appreciate the follow. What's good? All they did was run the ball. Yeah, it was kind of mid. McBride and Jamar Chase should have a crazy good day today, bro. I think T. Higgins might steal Chase's tutty, though, bro. I think he might steal Chase's tutty. I'm still digging there. But I think it's a chance he might steal his touchdown. But I do think Jamar Chase is a big day in the air. For sure. Chris Keys, what's good? Thank you for the follow, man. Or thank you for coming in, man. What's good? JSN could be in a good spot for sure. Dolphins tight end. Yeah, dude. We could see Waller get in for sure. Now, a big game today, I feel like not enough people are talking about, is this Dolphins versus Tampa Bay Buccaneers game, man. This game seems incredibly, incredibly valuable today And I feel like they're not valuing it enough. This game, both these teams are playing for their playoff life, bro. This is a good game, bro. This is going to be a game that both teams try very, very, very hard. Very hard. So I do think there's some potential value in this game. And we've seen the defenses for both these teams be pretty trash. So there could be some great value in this as well. Last 5 games, they've been giving up 6 touchdowns to the tight end position. Darren Waller could be in a very good spot today. All right, he could be in a very good spot today, potentially to get a touchdown. I think he had 5 targets last week. It could be a very, very nice spot for him. MMA, that's the plan, bro. Yo, Jason, bro. You know how weird you got to be to do shit like that, bro? If you use code Santa today, Santa, you guys can get locked in with code Santa. Santa for 70% off. The Dolphins are not eliminated from what I understand. No? Am I incorrect? I thought the Dolphins had life. Is that wrong? I believe the Dolphins had a chance still. Why did I think that? No, Mike, that's a scammer, bro. That's a scammer, dog. That's not me. The Bucks could get it. The Dolphins could mess with the Bucks season, though. Correct? The Dolphins could beat them and ruin their year, right? Maria, shoot me a DM. I'll get to you and try to help. Correct. All right, yeah. I think Mike Evans has a good day today. I think they'll lean on him. They always lean on the vets in big moments, bro. The Bucks have to win out. I think Darren Waller's super underrated in this spot still, regardless of Dolphins' opportunities here. Ewers has clearly targeted him a good amount. Now, one guy who maybe doesn't care enough today, Devon Achane, I do think he could have an opportunity as well. But maybe. I thought Evans tore his ACL. Mike Evans? No, Evans been playing. He's playing. 10K taps, guys. We'll talk about today's play and my touchdowns, but we got to get to 10K taps. If you double tap with your fingers, we'll get you guys there, and we'll talk about all our touchdowns today too. Cherry Pickens, what's good? Thank you for the follow. Do I like Fannin? Look, Fannin, he's battling that injury. Have they reported if he's even going to play yet? Have they reported if he was even going to play? I didn't see a report that he was playing or not yet. I know he was battling through his injury. So when that happens, teams tend to sit guys like that. I want to sit here and also say Sean Tucker gets in because he's been stealing every goal line touch of Bucky Irving's in the entire world. But I don't know if I could do it. I don't know if I can do it. I want to say he gets in, but I don't know that I trust it. I don't know that I could trust it. I want to. I just don't know if I can. I just don't know if I can. By the way, guys, if you're new, hit that follow button for me, man. It's 100% free. We stream 365 days a year. My name is Hoove. If you guys don't know me, well, many say that I might be the GOAT. Many people also say that I suck. It's up to you to make your own personal opinion about me. I hope you guys enjoy your time here in the live stream. I've made over 6 figures doing this shit. And, yeah, I run one of the most successful communities in the entire world. I think. So if you want to get locked in with us, Santa on the monthly today for 70% off, just 20 for the whole month. All right, let's go. I'm finishing up touchdowns right now, chat. I have a lot of guys I like. I'm just trying to make sure and clarify they're the ones I want to play. Patriots. Do they have any reason to play? I don't think they do, right? They've already clinched. Yo, Trey, what's good, bro? How we doing? They don't really care, right? Or do they need to win to secure the East or the title? Home field's still possible. Okay, they're gonna want to play. All right, then I'm gonna tell you right now. Big bad Travion Henderson is finding himself the end zone today, I believe. I believe he will find the end zone today. I believe he will probably find the end zone today. I believe he will probably find the end zone today. I see Trey McBride. Yeah, dude, he's gonna have an awesome day. The Bengals cannot guard the tight end position in any capacity. There is not one lick of defense that they can play that'll cover that up. So if Travion Henderson is going to be active today, I do like him. I do believe they'll be a little cautious because they've already won the division for the most part. I mean, I think they win this game pretty easily. The Jets suck. If not, though, we could see Stevenson get pretty involved here, I think. We've kind of seen him be that receiving back over the last few weeks. 3 receptions in 3 straight weeks. If they lean to take Travion a rest, then I would expect Stevenson to really pick that load up today. One of those 2 guys is going to go crazy in that game. I just don't know if they risk Henderson or not. If they do, though, I think that he will get in the end zone and will have a big day. Again, this game's a pretty decently solid spot for New England without him. It's a 14-point spread. Like, I don't think they do anything but, not to risk players today, right? Because they should win pretty easily in that game. So I don't really expect them to do too much there. We're almost at 10K taps, guys. Get there and we'll talk about today's action. I got a very nice play for y'all. Let's see here. I'm just clarifying on everything, guys, before I rip this and give you guys my tutties. I want to make sure we're 100% right today. I think there's a lot of value on today's slate. Jalen Warren or Kenneth Gainwell. I don't know which one's going to get in, but one of them will get in today. T. Higgins should have a good spot. Josh Allen feels due for a tutty for sure. Definitely feels due for a tutty. Chase Brown should also find the end zone today. T. Higgins has been getting a lot of touches these last few games. Jamar Chase hasn't really found the end zone much this season, mostly because Higgins is getting all of them. Let's see what else we got here. I think it's possible all 3 of those guys could get in the end zone. To be completely honest, all 3 have really decent shots today. I did not brush my teeth this morning. I was in a rush. I've been at family holiday for the last. Yes, I am, Lando. Yes, Kyle. Hoove, just like my name, brother. That'll get you hooked up. Lamar got a video. Wait, what? Jamar Chase said he was getting in the end zone this week, Zoe. There was a video for it. Also, Hoove. Also Hoove. Interesting. Interesting. I'll have to take a look at that. I'm not 100% sure. I didn't see the video. He hasn't scored in a long time. I would agree with him. He hasn't scored. He has not. Another guy who's really lined up for a really nice day, and I think 100% gets in today, is McBride. I really think McBride has a great chance to get in the end zone today. Tony Pollard's low-key in a good spot. It's definitely a solid one. The Bears. Alex, if you like the Bears, I would say the 3.5. McBride is about to feast. Yeah, he should get a tutty today. Should. Pretty confident in the touchdown for McBride. I'm also pretty confident in the touchdown today for Jawan Jennings. I think Jawan Jennings finds the end zone today. If I had to guess, I think Jawan finds the end zone. I think Jawan Jennings is in a really great spot today. And I think he definitely finds the end zone. We're almost at 10K taps. Today's play, Chase, Jamar Chase over 85.5 receiving yards looks really great. He's over in every single home game this year with Joe Burrow. He should be able to cook them. He's been motivated lately to do well. I think he's in a really good spot today. So that is today's play there. We got Jamar Chase at 85.5. T goes off and Chase longest reception. I think they both could go off, bro, to be honest. I think they both could go off and have great days, to be completely real. I think it's pretty hard to sit here and say and choose one receiver on those teams because there's so many like guys there that could get there, right? So I think that one's tough. Chase gets yard, Higgins gets tutties. Yep. That tends to be how it goes. T. Higgins is just look, I'm not saying Jamar. All right. With you, I don't really think there's anybody on that team that's better than that, and that's just what it is. He mosses people, bro. Um, and I know a lot of people are gonna be like, "Oh, but who? Jamar Chase, Jamar." I just he's bro. It's T Higgins in the red zone. All right, it's T Higgins in the red zone. That's just what it is. Kind of like Mike Evans. Like when you have Mike Evans and you're like, "Hey, bro, I could throw it to this other guy, or I could just go watch Mike Evans top somebody." You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna throw it to the guy who's gonna just go moss the shit out of you. Like Devontae Adams. Yeah, I could hand this off to Kyron Williams on the 1 yard line. Or I could just throw it up to Devontae Adams and let him just absolutely monster freaking over the top people all day. Right? Chase definitely catches a good one today. Yeah, I love his 85.5 yards today. I think Charbonnet gets in today too. Against this Panthers team. I think Charbonnet gets in. It's either him or JSN getting in that game. But I think Charbonnet gets in. The Panthers have been very susceptible to RB1s. And in my opinion, he is the RB1 on that team, even though Kenneth Walker is technically the RB1. He's the RB1 to me. So I do think he's in a great spot today. I like James Cook a ton too. I think he could get in today. I think Chase Brown definitely has a very good chance to run one in against this really terrible defense, especially to the run game. At the goal line, the Cardinals have been getting just absolutely trounced by that. Um, Tucker for the Bucks. Yeah, he's been the goal line, bro. Tucker has been getting all the goal line touches for the Buccaneers, man. Every single one. Um, yeah, it'd be almost impossible for Chase Brown not to get in the end zone today. Like nearly impossible. Unless they just throw tutty after tutty after tutty. Also a possibility. That's also a possibility. Darren Waller looks good, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. He looks good. It's okay. I prefer the 85 and a half, but 87 should be okay. Anything below 90, I think is still decent. Uh, Yo, Anya, I love that. I love that. There's quite a few spots today, man, but I'm only going to be giving the one. If you guys want everything today, you guys can join in our community. You can find it in my profile for all my plays. Use code Santa. Makes it just 20 for the whole month. The Titans, bro. You no, I'm okay. I don't think I'd like to play the Titans, even if you begged me on your hands and knees and told me that they was coming home. All right. I'm debating on if I think Jamar Chase gets it or if they just go to T. Higgins again, bro. My soul's low key telling me they're just going to give the ball to T. Higgins once again. Also, welcome Byron, RJ, Ian, Justin, Andrew, Ben, Vanessa, and Malik with the subscriptions. Welcome to the family, y'all. Happy to have y'all a part of the community, man. Look, I can tell you this right now. I'm like 99% sure Trey McBride and Juwan Jennings are getting in. I really am. I'm like 99% sure those two guys are getting in. I like Michael Carter a lot today. I think he's in a great spot. Are the Eagles playing for anything today? Uh, yeah, I think this game still matters, right? Um, for seeding, I believe. I believe this game still matters for seeding. Um, my favorite play today, Jamar Chase, over 85 and a half receiving yards. By the way, guys, if you're new and you haven't followed, hit that follow button, man. It's 100% free. Appreciate y'all being in here, man. Thank you so much. I love Trey McBride today. Appreciate all the new follows too, man. Thanks for being here. I'll have NBA in a little bit. I'm finishing the NFL first, man. NFL always comes first on Sundays. JSN looks nice. Loveland and Parkinson, man. Loveland's got a decent matchup. Bucky, Carter, or H-Head. My only concern about H-Head is he doesn't care much about this game because it doesn't matter for the Dolphins. That's my only concern there. Higgins and Chase Brown both look like the best options, yeah. So I figure Jamar Chase yards. Jamar Chase yards today. That's my favorite one. I think Travion Henderson's gonna play today. I really do. I think he plays. My only concern is if they limit him, right? That would be my only concern. As long as he's not limited, bro, in any I mean, I know the reports are saying he's cleared, but like just because the report says he's cleared doesn't mean he's actually cleared, right? Um you know what I mean? Like just because he's cleared doesn't mean he's actually cleared. Especially in a 15-point game, like you're gonna see starters go to the bench faster. And I think they'd rather run Stevenson than they'd run Travion. Uh, I think they both had the opportunity to smash today, to be completely honest. Like both of them look really, really solid today. You could join our community right in my profile. Make sure you use code Santa. All right, that'll get you it just $20 for the whole month. Dutton, appreciate the follow. What's good? Henry and Diggs getting the ball a lot. Derek or Hunter Henry. Yeah, I'm really debating on who I like here the most, man. Between Travion and him, I think both are in good spots. It's really hard to decide. I really think James Cook gets in too, man. I really do today. Stevenson's tough, bro. I really look. I think Henderson gets in if he's fully good and ready to go. But if not, Stevenson looks really nice too. Yes. Um, yes. I don't know. I think both could smash today. I think both could have really, really, really nice games. Um, Higgins and Chase Brown. Higgins, Chase Brown. Yeah, I like all those, bro. Those are really solid. I think that game is going to be really, really nice for the Cardinals today. I think we're going to see a lot of action in that game. I think we're going to see a lot of action in that game. Tasha, you could join right in my profile. All right, time to get these tutties up in the community, man. All my touchdowns for today are going up in there. Get these out to everybody. All right. Uh, I could already hear it later. Yeah, no, I feel really solid about today's spots, man. This is probably one of the best NFL matchups weekly matchups we've seen in quite a bit. Uh, I'm really excited about it. Jamie, appreciate the follow. Chad, anybody in here that would vouch for the community? Y'all want to vouch? Anybody want to vouch? Baker has it. I mean, dude, they've got the trifecta of running backs. You know what I mean? I think that's one of the hardest parts. They've got three running backs that can literally run the ball whenever they want. You know, uh, like that's why they're not throwing the ball in the air as much. And I hate how much they've stolen goal line touches from Bucky Irving. But like, dude, Sean Tucker's a workhorse and he gets in, bro. You know, like they got three guys that can run the ball really effectively. Tyler, what up? Yo, Tone, MLB home run season will be legendary this year. You have my word on that. It will be legend. Wait for it. Dairy. Okay. It will be. Uh yeah, I'm actually excited about MLB this year. Which is interesting for me considering I usually am not. Usually I am not. So I like Jamar Chase over 85 and a half yards today. uh You're a part of the community now. Let's go. Welcome to the family, man. My Christmas yesterday with my family was great, bro. Very, very happy and blessed by that. Why do I like Jamar Chase today? He's over with 90 plus yards in every home game this year with Joe Burrow. And on top of that, this is a good matchup. The Cardinals are very poor in the secondary. He should have a pretty solid day. So that's kind of why I like that spot there for him. Um, Now, obviously, you could do whatever you like with the information that's presented out there, but it feels like a good spot for me. Kirk, appreciate the follow, man. What's good? Um, who you like other than Chase today? Like I said, if you want everything, you could be in our community, man. You can find it right in my profile for all my stuff today. I'm not going to be giving out everything today, but I like Chase. I might have one more once I get this done. I will give out my favorite touchdown spots today, though. All right. I really like Jawan Jennings. I really like Trey McBride. And I also really like T. Higgins to find the end zone today as well. I think those three will find the end zone today. Um, I like those three quite a bit. I think all three are in pretty solid spots. Um, now, I like quite a few other places today as well, but I do like those. Kenneth Walker today? Bleh. Bleh. I can't stand Kenneth Walker because they sell his goal line touches away for a can of soup, bro. They sell his goal line touches away for a can of soup. You feel me? I mean, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Not sure on that one. Not sure about that one, bro. If you like Kenneth Walker this season, I don't know what to tell you. He must be on your fantasy team, right? He must be on your fantasy team, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for your loss this year. Uh, Michael Wilson is in a decent spot for sure. Definitely in a decent spot. All right. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. If you're playing Walker these days, I don't know, bro. You must be in shambles. I'm not gonna lie. You must be in absolute shambles. And I don't mean that in any kind of disrespectful way. I promise. But he does not get goal line touches, and he never will ever again, as long as the people that are there are there. And I don't want to be rude, but like that's just the reality, big dog. Stick with it. Awesome photo. Rock. I go get it. I'm in it to win it. No, baby, we represent it. Jamar Chase receiving yards today. Jamar Chase receiving at 85 and a half. Charbonnet could be in a decent spot. Yeah, I don't hate it. I think Chris Olave is in a really sneaky spot today too. I think Chris Olave is in a very sneaky spot. Um, to be completely honest, I think he's in a really sneaky spot today. I think he's in a really sneaky one. One sec. These three guys are getting in the end zone in week 16 of the NFL. First, T. Higgins. Second, Trey McBride. Third, Jawan Jennings. Sorry about that, y'all. Diggs looks decent for sure. Sorry. Sorry about that, guys. I'm back. Will the Ravens run out of time or will it be perfect timing? The Ravens are without Lamar Jackson, so it doesn't really matter. If he comes back, maybe. The Grizzlies won against the Bucks. I didn't give that to you, man, but maybe. Stevenson or Henderson? That's a really tough question. I love Henderson's spot today, assuming they actually allow him to play. Like, I love his spot today. Uh, win or lose would cause most chaos today. I'm not sure, honestly, off the top of my dome. Uh, which team would have the biggest opportunity? Based off of today. Quarterback for Eagles going to be a good game. It should be. It should be. Yes, it should be. Uh, he does bring a lot of life back to that team. Jamar Chase, 85.5 receiving yards today. Sean Tucker could definitely find the end zone today, I believe. Yes. He's in a pretty good spot, all things considered, because he gets all the goal line touches now. James Cook, I like to get in the end zone today. I definitely think he can find it. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. I will stay live for a while still, yes. No promise until games tip. Or kick, sorry. I'm an NBA head. I apologize. By the way, guys, if you're not in the community yet, code Santa, 70% off today. 70% off today with code Santa. One second. This is how we're going to turn $100 into $1,200 with the NFL today. Man, making all my videos on live is incredibly difficult. So I do apologize to everybody, and I appreciate all of you guys for being patient with me. It does take some time to sit and craft all these while we're on live. But the only way to do this on live and, be goated like this with y'all is to be on here. So I do appreciate the patience, man. I do appreciate the patience of y'all. Thank you. Thank you. Give me just a moment. What the hell just happened? Um, sorry guys. Getting a video out. Patience. Patience, please. Thank you. One sec. This is how we're. Why is it doing this? Of course, I burp. This is how we're going to turn $100 into $1,200 with the NFL today. Um, we're not going anywhere. That's love. I know a lot of y'all aren't, but I know a lot of people want instantaneous shit. So when I don't give it to them, a lot of people tweak out, crash, and leave. So just be patient with me. It's coming, I promise. Don't think it's possible? We just turned 25 into 775 just the other day. Today we're taking Trey McBride, T. Higgins, and Jawan Jennings all to get a touchdown. Dude, this lighting is astronomically bad today. $100 to somebody who comments and follows when it smacks. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. Pitts or Gainwell for what? Yo, Joe, what's good? How we doing? There we go. You guys can hear me now on TikTok, right? You guys can hear me now? Cool. Mud, what's good, bro? Good to see you. I love Trey McBride today. I definitely think he finds the end zone. Yes, the matchup is perfect for him. If he doesn't find the end zone, I'd be very surprised. I'd be very surprised. Uh, Not saying it's impossible, but it does seem likely. Dali, what up? How we doing? All right, let's see if that goes. Perfect. Okay. Bucky Irving rushing, man. I don't trust Bucky Irving right now. I honestly don't trust. It's hard to know which back is going to get the usage in those games, man. They refuse to like pick a specific back. Tucker seems to have locked down the goal line touches, right? But everything else seems to go the other way. So I don't know. I don't know. Jackson Jigma should have a great day. Trey should have a great day. Loveland could definitely find the end zone potentially. I don't hate it. Um, I love Trey McBride today. I do think he finds the end zone. I think Chris Olave is in a good spot to find the end zone. Uh, I like Jackson Smith and Jigma potentially. Genty looks great for a tutty today too. Josh Allen or James Cook. Saquon Barkley, I think, can also find the end zone here today. And obviously, if Drake London is healthy, I think he could find the end zone in that Falcons game too today. I think that's possible. Genty looks good. Yeah, you think Sanders is cooking, bro? They got a lot of people who are kind of injured and out in those games. I think it's gonna be kind of tough. Boom, boom, boom. Jawan Jennings. Jawan Jennings. At Austin and Genty. Yes, I like Genty today. It's been rough these past 2 days. Eric, here's my recommendation. Yes, I haven't had the best 2 days. Like them either, right? But one thing I will never do, and I always stay true to, is being transparent, bro. Whether we're having an amazing run or a shitty run, I always own it, hone it, and I'm honest about it. So I like to believe that being real and truthful about everything is the way that you build up over time. And I've always believed that, and I'll continue to say it and do it that way. Uh, Josh Jacobs not getting the end zone yesterday was very tough. He had quite a few red zone opportunities too. Sucks, but it isn't the end of the world. We got hooked on a couple spots yesterday. Is what it is. I probably shouldn't have played Josh Jacobs knowing that game didn't matter much. It was probably a bad read on my front. Should have just gone with Watson. Um, Derrick Henry had 4 tutties yesterday. Yeah, he did. That shit's kind of insane. For the record, it's kind of insane. Dario, what up? How we doing? Nah, Dally, it's all good, bro. I look, I'll always confront when somebody gets mad or is disappointed in the results, though. But I will always remind everyone This is a long game. All right. All right. I do think Trey McBride gets in today. Yep. I do. Yo, Anthony Black is a dog, bro. He's been cooking. I mean, look, I should have been smarter with a Josh Jacobs spot, okay? The Packers did score a bunch of tutties. It was Malik Willis for 2 rushing touchdowns. Naturally, I should have known that. The script was always Malik Willis 2 tutties and Derrick Henry 4 tutties, bro. Obviously. 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 That was the script, of course. Should have fucking known that. Duh. What kind of weirdo would take Josh Jacobs in that matchup instead of Malik Willis for 2 tutties, bro? Why in the world would he do that? What a weirdo. Naturally, it was always Malik Willis for 2, bro. Anyway, let's finish up, man. Let's finish up. I really like this slate today, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I really do. I think there's some really nice spots. Um, I think there's some really nice spots today. My favorite play today is Jamar Chase, receiving yards. Everything else will be up in the community. Finishing on getting my touchdowns out right now, and then after that, I will have everything else. And then I'll start working on NBA as well today. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Sanders, Shador. I don't love it with the team that he's got assembled right now. Stafford or Brissett? Who the Rams got on Monday night again? I'm drawing a blank in my head. Who do they got on Monday night, chat? Who do they got on Monday night? Falcons. It's not a that's I don't know. The Bengals stink, bro. Like Brissett should have a good game. Just hard to trust Jacoby Brissett. you know? Yeah, Jacoby Brissett is not good. I mean, I agree. It's just the matchup is really good. T. London and Jacoby. Jacoby Myers, man, I think he could get in the end zone today, and I think T. Higgins could have a big day too, just because the matchup's really good. I'd say that one's tough. Do the Eagles have anything to play for? Yeah, seeding. Seeding. I'm not gonna lie. I have to pee so damn bad. I'm gonna end the IG live just so I can put out music for y'all. All right. So I'm gonna put music on. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Give me like 2 minutes. I'm coming back, and then I'm gonna get some more touchdown stuff out. I'm gonna finish my straights and research on that front, and then we'll all vibe. All right. But let me put some tunage on. What am I feeling today? What am I feeling today? Let's see what my DJ's feeling today. Man, they got some depressing Ian Dior, I guess. Run it. I'll be right back.
This is like a private plane upon my rain. This is like the first time I bought a chain. This is like when I was sane before the fame. This life is crazy. This is like another day I can't explain. This is like a summer flame that got away. I won't let another angel go to waste. This life is crazy. Vivid is bad while I'm laying my head down on my back, so I sleep on my chest. Waiting at the gate, how to get my address. On my last nerve while I'm ripping cigarettes. It's a killer, I know. It's a killer, I know. I just need a little something, get me through the days. And my mind is blank. All the days getting old, but it's nothing new.
All right. Sorry, guys. Sometimes the coffee hits. You feel me? You feel me, chat? Was it super depressing while I was gone? Dude, so much depression. So much depression being played. Don't worry, bro. There's a reason why I have 250,000 followers. I promise it's not because we're trash. 2 good days, 2 bad days. It's all about the long game, bro. Trust. I got you. Feel very good about our spots today for tutties as well. All right. Not to the NBA yet. Not to the NBA yet. Don't worry, y'all. You're going to be just fine. I'm going to take care of you, okay? Okay. Chase over yards, yes. Yep. All right, we're gonna turn back off the music now because in order to have IG lives, guys, we have to actually have no music, which is really silly, but it's just the way it has to be. All right. So I do apologize if that kind of sucks, but that's what it is. Bucky Irving is a guy I'm not trusting personally. If you want to do that, be my guest, but I'm good. I feel like Bucky's been a sell job, and I'm good on that. To be completely honest, uh, I'm good. Um, yeah, Chase over 85 and a half receiving yards. Yep, that is my favorite spot today. If that is moving, then that is interesting. It's been moving pretty fast. If it's already like flying up, um, it's already flying. Like candy, yeah. All right. Bum. Randy, appreciate the follow. What it do? First tutties today. I don't do first tutties, bro. I don't. Uh, Chase definitely longest reception is fine. I like his receiving yards. I think both are good. I think both are good today. I think both are. And it's not working. There it goes. It's back. That's so annoying. I gotta get a new charger cable or a new cable for my mic. Chase is at 90. He's already moved to 90. Damn, bro. We got some crazy value there. Hopefully you guys lock that in. You guys all lock that in? Did you get that in? Bro's moving this morning. All right. Let's finish this up. Let's finish up. Touchdowns the rest of the way, which I'm pretty good on all these, I think, for the most part. But let me get that in. Jamar Chase, 85 and a half yards receiving. I think 90 is still decent. It's not nearly as good, but it's still decent. Um, it's still decent. I like Saquon Barkley a lot today, as well. Um, I think Saquon and Cook can both get in that game. I will say, today, um, there's a couple spots that are just like too far valued that I just can't touch them, which does stink. Bro, I'm in the championship and Kittle just got hurt. Oh, I have no idea, bro. You're cooked. Josh Allen and look, Josh Allen and Jalen Hurts both had two tutties last time these teams played. It's possible history repeats itself. It's possible. Like, I won't sit here and say it's not possible that that could happen because it could. Also, trusting the Raiders offense to do anything today feels very, very hard, but Genty's in a really great spot as long as they can get the ball to the goal line. As long as they can get the ball to the goal line, he's in a very good spot today. Yeah, the Raiders and Cowboys, or Raiders and Giants will both probably be trying to lose for the most part. Yes. Yes. I mean, maybe they'll just 3 and out all game, bro. I don't it's possible. But the matchup is fire for Genti, okay? Like the matchup is great. Like I know they're trying to lose, but the matchup is great. All right? The matchup is really great. All right. I don't know. It's so weird. How it's like how do you I either both teams are going to let each other score or both teams are going to try so hard not to score that nobody scores. You know? Like it's so hard to tank in football completely. You know? Agreed? It's really hard to tank in football intentionally all the way. Like it might just be who scores more touchdowns. Like or less touchdowns. That might be like naturally that's win or losing, but like it might be in a way where they're literally like allowing you to score because they don't want to lose or they don't want to win. I don't know. It's gonna be a weird game. Or it's gonna be some 3-3 bullshit. I don't know. I don't know, bro. The Bucks need to win today, that's for sure. The Bucks need to win today. That is definitely for sure. Tyson Hill, maybe. Tyler Warren or Tracy? Good question. I'm not sure. Yeah, D Hop was tough yesterday, bro. I didn't have the script, I guess. I didn't realize Derrick Henry was going for 4 tutties and 30 carries for 200 yards, bro. I'm sorry. Jamar Chase, 85 and a half yards receiving. Yeah, Willis had a nice day yesterday. He did have a nice day. HA could be a good game. The game just doesn't matter much. So that's my hesitation there on Devon Achan. That Panthers game is weird. -7 should be solid, but yeah, I don't know. Panthers are a weird team, bro. The Jags, you're done. uh, especially since it's already 4.5 now. J Rig, you're definitely cooked. No, I'll have a little bit more, bro. I'll have a little bit more. I'm trying to decide. Maria, I will 100% try to get you going today. Yes. You're so cooked, bro. A lot of incentives. There are a bunch today, yes. Bro, I'm convinced there's absolutely no way McBride doesn't find the end zone today. Like I'm so convinced he gets in, bro. Like Jacoby Brissett's terrible, but like I'm so convinced he gets in today. Jonathan Taylor over Kenneth Walker, I think. Probably. Like I'm like 99.99999% sure that we see Trey McBride get in the end zone, bro. Jamar Chase, 85.5 receiving yards. I've never been more confident in like a 3,000 in my life. I don't think I've ever been more confident in a 3,000 in my life. Like these 5 guys, I'm pretty sure get in today. The only way they don't is if these guys get in. Which, um, hmm. Hmm. All right, I'm finalizing this. I think we're gonna run an RR that I haven't run any this year. Um, all right, hang on, hang on. I'm finalizing this for y'all for Tutties. All right, I'll have one more spot today for everybody. Coach T, appreciate the follow. If you guys want to get locked in with everything, remember you can use code Santa today. All right, you guys get locked in for 60% off, or 70% off, just 20 for the whole month. Let's make sure here. Hmm. Interesting. Hmm. Yep, code Santa. Yep, for 70% off today, just 20 for the whole month. I think this is it. I really do. All right. I'm going to get that out. I like Higgins to get in the end zone over Chase, too, just because of the way it's been. Although Jamar Chase has been talking about how he wants the ball and he wants a touchdown. So it's possible it's not Jamar Chase. It is possible. But I also think Jamar Chase could get in. Oh, man, this is the toughest decision of the whole day right here, chat. Which one of these Bengals players is it going to be that gets in the end zone today? Which one is it guaranteed to be? That's really the question. That's really the question. I like Jamar Chase, I like Chase Brown, and I like T. Higgins. I'm trying to decide which one I like the most to find the end zone. I really do think Chase Brown gets in just because the matchup. Not necessarily because I love Chase Brown. Uh, I I don't love Chase Brown, but I do love his matchup. That's the only reason why I like Chase Brown here to get in the end zone. RB1s, they've given up quite a bit of opportunity to RB1s this year. But then you got to think about it too. P. Ryan could come in and potentially steal it too, right? But it's been mostly RB1s. I mean, they're giving up everything to RB1s. So I just feel like he has to get in. All right. That's what we're going to go with. Damn it. All right. Let's do this shit. Fannin could be in a decent spot. The matchup's definitely good for him to find the end zone today. I would say that that is a possibility. I think that is a possibility. Let me do this real quick. We're going to get this out to the community, and then we're going to go from there. Myers and Jason. I like Myers. Yeah. I like Myers quite a bit, honestly. Um, uh, Baker Mayfield today, maybe. Let me finish this up. Sorry, guys. I know it's kind of tough, but I'm still in the active process of doing the research. Do I like Rico Dowdle today? I don't hate him. It's a tougher matchup, but it's not bad, especially for the value you get on him today. My favorite play today is Jamar Chase over 85.5 receiving yards. Finishing up my tutties as we speak as well. So, uno momento, por favor. Mark, what's good? Good morning, good morning, good morning, brother. How do I do my research? With my brain? How do you do yours? Jamar Chase is in a good matchup. Yeah, the Cardinals secondary is terrible, and he should be able to torch them. Ahmad, good morning. What's good? How we doing? Mark, how you doing, man? How we doing? Mm-mm. Hang on, getting these in for myself. Drake May could be in a good spot today. I think they could also just run rampant as well, so it gets a little hesitant on my end for that, but it's not impossible. I don't think it's impossible for that to happen. Um, I think my thing is I think Stevenson and Henderson could both get in. To be completely honest, so I won't back that in any capacity because I think it's possible that that happens. Um, that's kind of my thoughts. I think they could get in the end zone on the ground. I like Sam Darnold for the. Yeah, Sam Darnold could be an interesting spot. What are we doing in here? What are we doing in here? Oh, you're trying to find your helicopter? I have no idea. I saw it last night. And that's all I know.
It's not at his house, and we don't have it.
Could be in my truck. In the truck? No, not in the bag.
No.
All right. Well, can I be working,
All right,
please?
let's come look out here again.
It's definitely not in Daddy's office. I'll tell you that.
Well, we were asking if you.
Daddy does not know where it is. I do not know where it is.
All right, come on.
Okay, bye guys. Love you. Maybe your kitty too.
All right, come on.
Aiden Hutchinson. All right, you can take Aiden Hutchinson. All right. Sorry, guys. Jamar Chase is my play today, over 85.5 yards. H-Town Greg, appreciate the follow. What up, bro? Got to get my RB one together here. Get this. Nope, that ain't it. Bum bum. Hang on, chat. I'm trying to get these locked in for myself. Hard to talk and lock these in at the same time. Cool. Cool. How we doing? Thank you for the love. Good morning. Good morning. Bucky Irving today. Ugh. I don't trust Bucky in one bit, bro. Not one bit. Bucky Irving is off the table for me. What are we locking in today? I love Jamar Chase's yards today, and then I got a touchdown spot I like. I like T. Higgins for a tutty. I like Trey McBride, and I like Jawan Jennings today. Yeah, Jimmy, I do. There's also some sneaky spots today. Like, I don't think it's impossible to see like Chris Olave get in the end zone today. I like Mike Evans potentially. I like Myers. Darren Waller's not bad, other than the fact they don't really care about that game that much. Yeah, he's nice. They just don't care about the game much. Drake London could be decent, especially if he's healthy. Jimmy, it depends on which one you're doing, bro. They kind of it depends. I don't know what one you're actually doing, so I can't tell you if like I don't know how to answer that. Devontae Smith and Pete. Washington doesn't look terrible today. To be honest. Shedeur could be nice. If you believe he can do good with the team that he's got assembled right now, it's pretty shitty. It's pretty shitty. Old Man Rivers. Look, Old Man Rivers cooks. You really gonna fade Old Man Rivers? You're diabolical. You're diabolical. Jamar Chase receiving today. Uh, 85.5 is what we got him at. Jalen Waddle thought he's not terrible. Again, I don't love the Dolphins spots today just because they don't have anything to play for. Um, Drake May. Maybe. Rushing wise, I don't love Drake May that much, but it's not bad. Jamar Chase. Over 85.5 receiving yards. Carter or Dowdle? Man, I like Carter's spot quite a bit, but Dowdle's a good one if you can get a good spot in the matchup. Like you're getting value on him based on the situation for him. I'm almost done with NFL, and then I'm going to jump into the NBA. So, but I'm going to do that off stream today, I believe. I'm about to get out of here and go get that stuff going. Videos out. One more day, 70% off, just 20 for the whole month. Come eat with us, man. All right. I love y'all. I'm out of here. Peace.